You make it come, correct. Now?
He means you made him, he's claiming that what we wrote isn't what he said. Out of his mind. That's a Terry Crews. Yeah, we're not gonna do it. Let's go. I'd like to call the meeting to order. If we could all rise for our pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, clerk. Please call the roll.
Trustee Khan.
Here.
Trustee Minks.
Here.
Trustee Sheba.
Here.
Trustee Phil.
Here.
Trustee Travis.
Here.
Trustee Whitko.
Here.
All present, Your Honor.
Thank you. Can I get approval of our minutes of our regular meeting on April 23rd, 2024?
I'll make the motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of April 23rd, 2024.
Second that.
Motion made by trustee Minks, seconded by trustee Khan to approve the minutes. Any corrections? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. There's no special reports, no public hearings. We do have two Plan Commission reports tonight, PC 23-09 and PC 24-03. This will be presented by Brandon Nolan. Brandon?
Good evening. In the case of PC 23-09, the proposed ordinance is an amendment to the special use permit authorizing the construction of a new Dunkin' restaurant with a drive-through at 5843 Dempster Street that would grant the applicant a one-year extension to May 23rd, 2025. The village board approved a special use permit for the project in 2023 under ordinance 2313. Per village code, the special use permit is valid for 1 year unless a building permit is issued and construction is begun. We do have a complete permit application as of April 29th that's under review, but the building permit will not be issued prior to the May 23rd deadline. The proposed amendment to the deadline would not change any aspect of the approved use or a site plan and is eligible for approval as a minor amendment to ordinance 23-13. Applicant is here if there's any questions.
Any questions? Go ahead, John.
Yes, I have a question. Can the applicant explain as to why they need that year's delay?
Good evening, everyone. We are in the process of submitting the permits already, and so we're just waiting, and we don't know, because this is the first of several. I think there's another permit with the Water Reclamation District, from what I understand, and then IDOT as well. So I don't know how long that's going to take. So because our special use is expiring on the 24th, that's why we're asking for an extension.
The reason I asked that question is because just today I noticed a brand-new Dunkin' Donuts just on the other side of the highway.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a relocation. It was just relocated literally like 200 feet. There was a non-drive-through, and it became a drive-through. So
There must be a lot of money in donuts.
it's not, unfortunately it's not mine. So
Okay, well, thank you very much.
you bet.
Any others? Go ahead, Brandon.
Thank you. In the case of PC 24-03, the applicant, Apex Pediatric Therapy Services, is requesting a special use permit for the operation of a tutoring and learning center at the property commonly known as 8120 Lehigh, which is the eastern half of the North Grove Corporate Park office complex. They're currently leasing a little over 3,000 square feet to accommodate a business that provides therapy services to children and adolescents with autism. They operate several other similar facilities in Illinois, including locations in Gurnee, Lisle, and Palatine, in similar office campus environments. The applicant has been operating at the subject property without a business compliance certificate since April 2023 and has entered into a compliance and escrow agreement to obtain the required special use permit retroactively. It should be noted that in 2017, a similar business, By Your Side Autism Therapy Services, was permitted by special use PC 17-04 in the western building at North Grove Corporate Park. Traffic safety was unanimous approval on April 4th. And at the public hearing on April 16th, the Plan Commission also voted unanimously to recommend approval for the application. And the applicant is here as well if there's any questions.
Any? Trustee Phil?
My comment is that this will be the third business, if I am correct, that is going into the, on Lehigh, that is basically taking 3 areas off of our tax rolls. Am I correct? These are services. They don't produce taxes.
This is moving into an existing office space, so I don't know if what was there before is producing sales tax.
All right,
either.
well, we've got the badminton set coming in. We got a soccer outfit coming in, and now we have this group coming in. So that's 3 that I know of, that basically we've lost any retail on it. It's all service industries.
Well, I could indicate to you that most of these that have been replaced are either warehousing, where no sales taxes were developed, or office space, where no sales taxes were developed.
In the MOR district.
And there is in MRR taxing district or district. So I don't think there's a loss in this situation, but it's an opportunity to fill those spaces and make the property taxes higher because they're occupied.
Okay, thank you.
And brings people to, and it brings people into Morton Grove.
More donuts.
Well,
It brings them into Morton
donuts
Grove.
aren't the issue, but
Only kidding, Ralph, only kidding.
Anything else, Brandon?
That was all.
Thank you. Any other comments? Thanks. Good job. Under the, my president's report, if I could, residents' comments, I'm sorry, agenda items only. I know we have some on non-agenda. I didn't see any on agenda. Thank you. Under my president's report, first thing I want to do is the highlight of the night for the village board and our residents for sure. So if I could ask Mike Lukic to come down to the podium there. Got to do a proclamation. So I want to make sure that Mike's.
the signed one?
Yeah, it's down there. So tonight, I do have one proclamation, and it's a very good one. It probably should have been done in the middle of February, but they're usually too busy moving snow and icing, salting the streets because of the ice. So good time to do it here in May as they'll get busy with summer work that they do. Obviously, they work all year round, and that's why we want to give them a little attention tonight. This is a proclamation for our Public Works Week. Whereas since 1960, National Public Works Week has been celebrated throughout the United States and Canada during the third week of May to educate the public on the importance of public works in their daily lives. And whereas the theme of National Public Works Week for 2024 is advancing quality of life for all, which we know Morton Grove does better than anybody else, and illustrates how public works professionals contribute to and enhance the quality of life in the communities that they proudly serve. And I know our men and women of Public Works definitely proudly serve our village. Whereas the Morton Grove Public Works Department maintains a well-trained staff of 39 full-time employees who serve as the backbone of all village maintenance services, the department is comprised of 5 divisions: water and sewer, streets, vehicle maintenance, engineering, and facilities management, maintenance. And whereas our public work professionals are responsible for the planning, development, operation, and maintenance of the village's public works systems, including storm drains, sewers, water mains, streets, bridges, streetlights, traffic signals, public buildings, public fleets, street trees, solid waste collection, and recycling, which are essential to meeting the needs of all of our residents. And whereas members of the Village of Morton Grove Public Works Department are dedicated to ensuring an excellent quality of life for our residents by keeping Morton Grove a safe, sustainable, and resilient community. And whereas the village board and the village residents are extremely proud of the men and women of our Public Works Department and are grateful for their collective and individual efforts to improve our quality of life in Morton Grove. Now, therefore, I, Daniel P. DeMaria, Mayor of the Village of Morton Grove, do hereby proclaim the week of May 19th to May 25th, 2024 as Public Works Week. Further, I urge all citizens to join with the village board and myself to pay tribute to our public works professionals and to recognize the substantial contributions they make to protect our health and safety and to advance our quality of life. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be fixed the seal of the great village of Morton Grove, Daniel P. DeMaria, Village President. Michael, please share this with all the men and women down there at Public Works. We don't say it enough. This is 1 week out of 52, but you should be getting a proclamation for 52 weeks as far as I'm concerned. So congratulations. He's very humble, and he thanks everybody.
Oh, wait, we're gonna take a picture.
Oh, Tom.
Outstanding.
Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Of course. I also have a board and a commission appointment tonight. Christopher Sheehan will be our new Traffic and Safety Commissioner. Chris, if you want to stand up so we can give you a round of applause for stepping up. We're looking forward to having you serve, and we're always grateful for people that step up and spend some of their personal time into village time to make this village safer. So thank you very much. Very glad to have you on board. That's me. Now we have to get the approval of the board, so let me do that for you right now. Let's try to get it done. I need a motion to approve Christopher Sheehan to our Traffic and Safety Commission.
I'll make the motion to approve Christopher Sheehan to the Traffic Safety Commission.
Second.
Motion made by Trustee Minks, seconded by Trustee Whitko. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Now it's official, Commissioner. Thank you. Couple general comments I wanted to make. Again, congratulations to Public Works, but also to congratulate our Public Works and our partner, the Solid Waste Agency of Northern Cook County, better known as SWANK, for a very successful electronic recycling and document destruction event this past Saturday. Welcome residents from the 10 eligible participating SWANK communities to this drive-up event at Public Works. A total of 530 cars dropped off, a total of 2 semi-loads of electronics and 2 semi-loads of paper documents, successfully diverting these items from landfill. So really proud of that. Remember, there is still time to get free Kids Explorer kits. Kids can get involved in the village's sustainability efforts by signing the Kids Sustainability Pledge in the newsletter, and then bring their pledge to Village Hall to receive a Morton Grove Explorers activity kit. So if you know any kids. Of course, May's here, which is always a great time of the year, and also a great time of year to remember all that served our country with the ultimate sacrifice. So there will be a Memorial Day parade that the Morton Grove Legion will be hosting. This will be on Sunday, May 26th. Parade will begin at the Legion Post at 6140 Dempster at 1:30, and we'll proceed over to the Doughboy statue at the library, and then we'll return to the Legion about 2:30. So we're asking an hour to remember our veterans that have passed and gave the ultimate sacrifice. It doesn't seem like a lot of time to me for the people that gave their lives for our country. So please show up to that. It means a lot, I know, to the Legionnaires and the families that did lose people. So always keep them alive by their memories. So thank you for that. Getting close. It's middle of May already, or about 6 weeks away from our 4th of July Morton Grove Days. We need volunteers. We're seeking various events we do throughout the year, but right now, especially short term, please just sign up for our 4th of July Morton Grove Days. We do need volunteers. And of course, you can stay up to date on the latest village events and news. Sign up for our e-news and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Other than that, I have no further comments tonight, so I will move over to the clerk's report.
No report, Your Honor.
Staff reports, village administrator.
Thank you, Mr. President. I do have one ordinance this evening. That is Ordinance 2407, which is a first reading. Let's see if this thing is on. Here's it is. The purpose is to amend Title 4, Chapter 2, and Title 4, Chapter 6D, Section 8 and 14, to support a legacy restaurant assistance program. While this ordinance is here this evening for its first reading, when the second reading occurs at the next meeting, there will also be a resolution that brings forward the legacy restaurant assistance program for this board's consideration. But this evening, for the first read purposes, the Village 2023 Strategic Plan established goals for enhancing economic development programs and efforts and preserving and promoting the character of Morton Grove community. To help achieve these goals, staff has developed a legacy restaurant assistance program to support the continued success of longevity restaurants that have operated under common family ownership in Morton Grove continuously for at least 30 years. These establishments help define the village's identity and character, our cultural assets, and have contributed significantly to local food and beverage sales tax base. As I indicated, the ordinance will amend those titles and sections of our code, and in general, the amendments for Section 4-2-1 is to clarify the definition of a restaurant as an establishment deriving more than 50% of its gross sales from prepared food. It amends Section 4-6D-9 to allow the issuance of additional Class EV restaurant and video gaming licenses, liquor licenses, to legacy restaurants pursuant to the program, and amend Section 4-6D14 to relocate requirements for video gaming establishments to the program requirements and determined on a case-by-case basis through the economic development agreements between the village and the licensee. This being a first reading, no action is requested. It's just a first reading before the board. Thank you very much. Nothing else to add.
Thank you, Ralph. Corporation Counsel? Reports by trustees. Trustee Khan?
No report.
Thank you. Trustee Mix?
No report.
Trustee Sheba?
Yes, Your Honor, just two comments. Crayon recycling program, collection points are at Village Hall and the library. Starts April 1st through June 30th, 2024. Morning Grove 2024 Tree Walk is this, actually Saturday, June 8th at 10 a.m., starting at the Morton Grove Civic Center. That'll be it for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Sheba. Trustee Thill?
Yes, Your Honor, I have an ordinance 2406. It's to approve an amendment to the agreement establishing the Solid Waste Agency of Northern Cook County as a municipal joint action agency and to the bylaws of the Solid Waste Agency of Northern Cook County. I move we accept ordinance 2406.
Second.
Motion made by Trustee Thill, seconded by Trustee Whitco to approve ordinance 24-06. This is a second read. Any comments, questions, clarification? Hearing none, clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee Whitco?
Aye.
Ordinance 24-06 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Can I make a couple comments?
Sure.
I'd like to thank Mike Lukic, head of the Public Works, and Christopher Tomich, the village engineer, for overseeing the Public Works that was putting in a new water line that went through Lene Woods. And believe me, Lene Woods, Mike, looks better than it did before. You guys did a marvelous job of getting that water line in. I have to explain it to you how they did it. They dug a pit on the west end. They went down 8 feet, and they bored under the woods, 1,500 feet, down the slope, under the river, up the other side, through the woods, behind the Parkview School, and that's where they tied it in. They did a marvelous job of the work, and the restoration was outstanding. And like I say, it looks better than it did before. Thank you very much for that. And I also want to comment on the trees, the new trees that were put in. There were about 200 new trees put in. And if you drive through the village, you will see they're encased with a fabric, and it's called Cruel, am I correct? Tool. Okay, and it's covered because they're protecting them from the cicadas, because they're young trees and cicadas could actually kill them in time. So this is the reason they did that, and Mike passed it on. I say thank you for that. And that's the end of my report.
Thank you very much, Trustee Thill. Trustee Travis?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. I have Resolution 24-36 tonight, authorizing the purchase of a police pursuit vehicle through the Suburban Purchasing Cooperative Bid Program. The Police Department annually reviews their fleet of vehicles and equipment for fuel economy, age, dependability, reoccurring excessive repair costs, and safety, and recommends replacing or eliminating vehicles that no longer meet the requirements of the department. This review ensures that key equipment utilized by our police officers does not fail during their duties as public safety first responders. The squad vehicles are utilized 24 hours a day, and they need to be always in excellent condition. Based on this review process, the 2024 budget allocated funds to purchase one squad car. The village, along with 142 other municipalities, participates in the Northwest Municipal Conference Suburban Purchasing Cooperative to take advantage of volume purchasing discounts for vehicles. Curry Motors of Frankfort, Illinois, was awarded contract number 204 by the Suburban Purchasing Cooperative to sell 2025 Ford Police Interceptors. This resolution will authorize the purchase of one Ford Police Interceptor from Curry Motors fleet. The fiscal impact is $45,490. I move that we accept Resolution 2436 as presented.
Second.
Motion made by Trustee Travis, seconded by Trustee Minks. Any discussions, questions, clarification? Hearing none, clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba? Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee Whitko?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Resolution 24-36 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And then I just want to remind everyone about the next neighborhood outreach will take place this Thursday, May 16th at Edison School at 6 p.m. And then the community garage sale will be taking place June 7th through the 9th. So you can check the village website for details, and you will need to register by tomorrow, May 15th, if you'd like to participate. That is the end of my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Whitko.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have ordinance 24-08 approving a minor amendment to ordinance 23-13, granting a special use permit for a restaurant with a drive-through facility at 5843 Dempster Street. This is to amend the special use permit authorizing the construction of a new Dunkin' restaurant with a drive-through facility at 5843 Dempster and grant the applicant a one-year extension of time until May 23rd, 2025 to begin construction on the approved drive-through restaurant facility. Brandon Nolan gave the details earlier this evening and the applicant took questions. This is a first read, so there's no action tonight. I have ordinance 24-09, approving a special use permit for a commercial tutoring learning center at 8120 Lehigh Avenue in Morton Grove, Illinois. Again, Brandon gave the details earlier this evening, and this is a first read, so no action tonight. That is the end of my report.
Thank you, Trustee Whitko. Any other business brought before the board tonight? Hearing none, presentations of warrants. Trustee Khan.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome.
I'd like to present a warrant register for May 14, 2024 in the amount of $2,533,583.81. And I make a motion to approve the warrant register as presented.
Second.
Motion made by Trustee Khan, seconded by Trustee Thill, to approve the warrants in the amount of $2,533,583.81. Any discussions, questions, clarifications? Hearing none, clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Sheba? Aye. Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee Whitko?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
The warrants pass as presented, 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Residents' comments? Any residents' comments? Rudy Vilk? Rudy, I just want to remind you again, as I do every 2 weeks, that your topic here is the same thing that you've been saying for about 3-4 years now. Bad job, Mayor and member of trustees. Do you have any other new business you're going to talk about tonight, or is it going to be roast on me, rip on the staff, and rip on my fellow board members, or just curious?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
You're welcome.
And I think Mrs. Vitko tell them to Mr. Mayor whatever said to me. Did you remember, no? You told me my speech waste your time. His speech, 3 minutes or something like this. It's not bothering you? Tell him again, please. No?
You done?
Thank you. Now, no. No, I want talking to you. Last time it's not present here. It's why I'm not tell you about your mistake. I talking to Mr. Thiel before about vehicle, what it sell, what village sell, and I explained to him we need to make it more option to sell. What I mean, mileage, got years, whatever, make vehicle, which kind vehicle, and something like this. More information, what you want to sell it. It's before last time. Now, again, the same problem. It's sell vehicle, not give information. But clear what I told before to Mr. Thiel, she not listen to me. It's why she written down more information about mileage. No, about everything about whatever is sell car. Also, Mr. Ralph, I asked him, do you have some some problem with vehicle seller, do you have profit or lose one or something like this? He told me, yes, I give information. Nobody give me. Thank you to give me information now, please, but you have chance. Also, Mr. Till told me who I am, what I talking to Mr. Mayor about any kind of questions. He possible talking to me, give me answer or not. I'm very surprised. I'm a resident. I'm asked mayor, he's supposed to be give me answer. You make it more power than me because you control mayor. Yes, sir. You control mayor. Whatever he doing and you think it's bad, you supposed to be say to him no. And also, I give you information now about my regular meeting 5.
1 minute left, Rudy.
5/10/21. I give you information, and you see over there what happens with mayor. He not signed it. For what? Last time he said, I give information in conference room. I give answer for whole questions, Mr. Will. He forgot what previously give communication with me. He told me no question about something what you raised to meeting. No questions.
20 seconds, Rudy.
How it happens? He tell me I give information, and at the same time he prohibited to give me answer. Thank you so much. Lose to my mayor. He is not supposed to have mayor because he's not responsible about his job. And
No.
you don't know your job.
Time's up, Rudy.
Please.
Thank you very much.
You so much.
Have yourself a great
day.
night. I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion made by trustee Mink, second by trustee Khan to adjourn our meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned at 7:27.
Shit, I should have gone a minute longer.
No more.